welcome to Sunday afternoon football. Anthony Hudson here, broadcasting live. Fair crowd in to watch this game today. Joined now by Gary Lyon.
Hi Hutto, it's great to be here today.
For today's match we have Sydney and North Melbourne. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners are ready for the players.
It's a battle in the North Melbourne forward line. Their forwards bring the pressure inside 50. It's going to give them a massive chance of walking out on top.
They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. The captains make their way to the middle for the toss. The Swans wins the toss. Can't wait for this one to begin, and I think the crowd would agree too. They are on the edge of their seats. And here we go. It's Sydney taking on North Melbourne. He can take off after that handball. Ball hits the deck. Dug out the loose ball. Turner brushes off the tackle. He takes aim. Going for goal number one. It's behind.
He'll have to do better than that next time. You've just got to do better there.
Brand weighing up the options now. Plays onto himself. Moves the ball by foot. It's a foot race to get this one. Just goes bang. Does well to keep it in play. Eventually the ball goes over the line. What can you tell us, Gas?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Goes by hand. Ball gets cut off. Getting in the way was Clark. Walker drops the mark. Heaney read it best. Wants to keep it moving. Papley did well to win that ball. The distance might be just beyond him. Sydney fans will rise if this goes through. And they take the lead. The kick from Tarrant. Pittard has it. Chooses to play on. Up for grabs from Williams. Walker finds possession. The ball locked up. Sweeping handball from Hewitt. Picks up the loose ball. He lays off the pass. Hits the target by hand. Goldstein breaks the tackle. Walker gets on the end of that handball. Parker steals possession. Garner making his way onto the field. It'll be a ball up. Sinclair just slaps it down. Quickly onto the boot. A clean pick-up. The ball spills Davies Uniac. Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
Yes, hello.
Celebrating hard. Puts the first goal on the board.
He did really well there and gets the reward. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Sinclair thumps it forward. He's got the football now. couldn't take it. Ball picked up. Hewitt earns a free kick. A low stabbing kick. Lloyd gets on the end of this. Decides to kick. Hayward brings the ball in the air. Goes the long option. Marks now and can send it back with a driving kick. Picking it up was Higgins. Puts on a bump. Williams dug out the loose ball. Dorr kicks hurriedly. Zerha controlled it well off the bounce. Thomas going for number one. Listen to the fans celebrate as he drives that through.
No doubt about it.
He celebrates hard after that. North Melbourne have kicked back-to-back goals. North Melbourne getting out to an early lead.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Umpire ready to resume play. Sinclair palmed it down. Davies Uniacke clean from the half volley. Simpkin just fends off his opponent.
Let him up, Robert.
Ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Ball up in the centre square. Slapped away. Drives it out of the pack. Couldn't snaffle it. The loose ball picked up. A lot of possessions for him. Dug it out. He sums up the situation and delivers.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
That's his first. Smiles all around.
That's a really good team goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Centre bounce. Punched away. The bounce made it tough for Sinclair. Now it's a ball up. Sinclair won the hit out. Hurried kick. And we'll get a ball up. Goldstein got in a better position. Higgins going to link up through hands. Tarrant just put it on the boot. Hittard puts it on the boot. Zeeble takes the mark. Uncontested. Goes with the kick. Doing well to intercept that kick. Hewitt moves it now. Mark will be paid.
North Melbourne just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
The handball now from Parker. At full stride, receives the handball. Gets a quick kick away. Mills wins the ball in the air. Keeps going. Elects to kick it long. He wins the ball in the air. 35 metres out. Bit of an angle for this kick. He gives it a ride. Chalker goal up for Sydney. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. His teammates rush over. The game remains alive.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Some great ball movement there. Just knew they were going to score.
About to resume play. Goldstein won the hit out. Now we've got a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Malikan dishes it on. Just put it on the boot. Takes a nice mark. 20 metres out.
Move it on.
Trying to get some momentum with the kick. Franklin celebrating hard. Sydney are in front.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
We're back in motion. Taps it down. He gains possession. Jacob brings it out of the pack. Good mark and looks to send it back. Kicks to the square. Great grab. Mills drives the kick. Goldstein makes it. Nearing quarter time. Movement by hand. McDonald comes away with the ball. Ends up turning this ball over. Tries to kick it. 1 quarter down and 3 to go. Plenty of football still to be played. The scores are Sydney 18, North Melbourne 13.
Sydney grumping about early, and I bet the coach would be happy with this lead at quarter time.
Time to take a look at the stats.
Sydney leading the inside 50s, and right now that's converting into scores.
Thank you very much, Gaz. The second term ready to get underway. We're back in the middle now. Goldstein with the punch is in his possession, hacking it out of there. Brown takes a strong mark. 40 metres from home. This is a big kick in the context of this game. A kick to hit the front. North Melbourne behind by 4.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Brand with the kicking duties. Plays on from the kicking. Moves it by foot. Mills with an easy mark. Looks to move it by foot. The mark is taken by Heaney. Kicks it out of the back 50. Brand marks in a bit of space. Looks up with the kick, taking a nice grab. A spearing kick from Mills, takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. Rushes with the kick. He gets above the crowd. Slams it on the boot. Wins the race to the ball, slams it onto the boot. Finds a bit of room to mark. Moves the ball along the wing. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Works it across the ground. Found space for an easy mark. Higgins keeping it low. A chance to reload the attack now. Uses a shorthand. Sinclair fends off the tackle. Finds this and marks well. Taylor, not wasting time, elects to play on. Doesn't take the mark, collects the loose ball. With the ball now. Good body work to win the mark. Puts it on the boot. Gets into a good position to take that. Goes by foot. Takes the mark all by himself. Brown couldn't hang on to the ball. Cleanly picked up. Runs it over the boundary line. They'll regain the lead if he nails this one. McDonald coming off for a spell. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Thump clear, takes possession. Rampy gets the loose ball. Now we will get a ball up. Goldstein hurls it away. He gets his hands on the footy. A good mark under the circumstances. Chips it towards half forward. The ball ends up going to ground. Drop punt straight through the middle. Ziegel love kicking that one. They've taken the lead.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Sydney are getting beaten at the coalface. They need to rectify these clearance numbers to give themselves the best chance going forward.
About to resume hostilities. Swatson, he wins possession. Getting pushed out of the way was Parker. Opportunity for Thomas. Turner found some space and marked.
A great grab. Really good mark.
Putting this one through would give North Melbourne plenty of confidence. 50 metres out. Going for goal number one. Turner delivers with a straight drop punt. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. North Melbourne by 8 points.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Receives the handball and takes off. Gives it to Kennedy. Practicing some fancy moves. He just throws that ball. Just threw the ball. Got boot to ball. Good mark there.
North Melbourne are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Hewitt won himself a free. A poorly executed tackle there. He drives it. Hayward looks to get onto the football. Intercepted. No issues with that drop punt. Higgins in the crowd involved. North Melbourne have 3 in a row. Now they lead by 14.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward.
Back in the middle now. Sinclair clears the contest, trying to avoid everything out there.
Thank you.
There'll be a ball up on the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Takes that one strongly.
North Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Summed it up, and he delivers perfectly. Turner kicks his second, and that puts them further in front.
That goal would be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. That's a really good team goal. North Melbourne have managed to rack up a big number of marks, and it's easy to see why they're leading this match.
The game is back underway. Hammers it. This is Hall. Finds the loose ball. Ends up with Melican. The free kick going to Melican. Melican has resources out wide. The umpire will ping him for deliberate. Uses it now. Nice hands. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Sinclair doesn't take the mark. Uses the hands and gives away the free. Just got the hands in the back there. Melican elects to kick. Takes a simple grab. Elects to kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. North Melbourne forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
The ball in the hands of Lloyd. Gets the loose ball. Williams wraps him up.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Couldn't keep it straight all the way. It's off the line. Ball hands. Sydney close the gap to 19.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. North Melbourne are taking plenty of marks right now. They're controlling the pace of the game better than the opposition.
Ready to bring it back into play. Does well to cut off the kick. Can't take possession. Taylor going for number one. He delivers with a drop punt. He acknowledges the crowd. The scoreboard starting to worry Sydney now.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back in the middle to resume play. Clears the contest. Pollock was taken high in the tackle. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Uses it by foot. Atley, the better man there. Half-time arrives, Gary. What are your thoughts on the first half?
A good first half from North Melbourne. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping.
Couldn't complete the mark. Let's check out the stats.
Sydney are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Thanks for that, Gaz. Both sides taking a much-needed rest at the long break. The second half just moments away. The third quarter about to get underway. We resume hostilities. Goldstein just swats it away. Kennedy gets a quick kick away. Spills the mark. Taylor needs to lift.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions. Great attack on the ball carrier.
Charges with intent. Dawson found a way to mark that one. 45 metres out. Going for goal number one. Lucky to even score with that shot. Sydney reduced the margin.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Sydney needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting beaten in the contest and it's affecting the scoreboard.
Tarek searching for a teammate. He's the #1 ranked player on the ground.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
Higgins missed an opportunity to mark. Atley dug it out. Sinks the slipper into it. The boundary line wins this race. Naismith runs onto the field. Ball over the boundary line. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Hewitt sees off Thomas. Knew what was coming. They can link up now. He's got the footy in his hands. Intercepts the ball well.
What a mark! Big effort.
Mills uses it by foot. Naismith runs after the ball. Dawn just gets it onto the boot. Hewitt will be upset with that. Slick with the hands. Rampy links up with a chance to run. Takes a strong man. Franklin decides to play on. Dawn hit the man hard. Makes it somebody else's problem. Squeezes out a handball. Pollock keeps coming. Good mark by Zerha. Turner getting in on the act. The contest, no match for him.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
He decides to go for home. Unbelievable. And they put it through. Look at them celebrate that effort. North Melbourne with a handy break. They lead Sydney 44-26.
Some great ball movement there. Just knew they were going to score. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. The Roos have taken control of the outside game. They've been able to find more space in the opposition, and it's paying off.
Back with another centre bounce. Goldstein with a big fist on it. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Chips it towards half forward. Anderson marks. Looks to move it by foot. Pittard takes it strongly. Links with hands. Zeeble grabbed it clean. Good grab there for Brand. Brand has resources out wide. Easily takes the mark. He drives it. Scoops it up. Well picked up. The umpire will ball it up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gas?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Bangs it on the boot now. There'll be a ball up on the centre square. Goldstein with the hit. The loose ball scooped up. Makes it somebody else's problem. He has the ball. Pollock receives the ball. Doing well with the mark. Big kick required from this distance. Goes with the kick. Mills there to mop up. Marked by Franklin. Handballs out into space. A chance for McDonald. Going for goal number 1. Garner takes the mark. They should get a goal from this kick. Looking to kick goal number 2. Garner loves that goal. That's 2 in a row for North Melbourne. North Melbourne by 4 goals.
This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. North Melbourne have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
With quick hands, it's been a great game from Mills.
He's been superb today, Hutto.
My ball, says the umpire. Thumped by Goldstein. Kennedy coming onto the ground. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
The mark has been taken. Moved on by Clark. McMillan does well to mark.
North Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Malika juices the body well. 35 metres out. He takes the shot. That's something to smile about. Gets his first. He's enjoying that goal.
He did really well there and gets the reward. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Sydney are struggling in front of goal today, and it's costing them. Bad kicking is bad football.
It's a turnover. The ball spills free. Sinclair is streaming past and gets the footy. Dishes it off to a player on the run.
Fantastic tackle.
Mops up the loose ball. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Zeeble sends one up towards the wing. A chance to reload the attack now.
What a mark. Really good mark.
Hayward with a low spearing kick. Takes it well. We head into the final term with North Melbourne 50, playing Sydney 32.
North Melbourne believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
Let's see what the stats have to show.
Sydney are going to struggle to get back into this game if they continue to kick poorly in front of goal.
Thanks for that. Last quarter action ready to go.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
Thumps it clear. Made the tricky bounce look easy. Hall collects it. Loses control of the ball. Heaney goes short by hand. Anderson gains some territory. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Going for goal number 2. Cleverly suckers it off the ground for a goal. A time to celebrate, and don't they get around Franklin? Sydney now only trailed by 12.
Great bit of play that resulted in that goal. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. North Melbourne have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
About to resume play. Winning it was Goldstein. Did well to control the ball. Heaney cuts it off. Picked off the deck. Holly gets it out of congestion. Finds a target. 20 metres from home. Brown will have the shot on a slight angle.
If they just maintain possession and hold onto the ball for a moment, they should be able to hold on here.
Pretty happy with that one. North Melbourne lead is now 18.
That's a really good team goal. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. North Melbourne are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Clark won himself a free. Clark kicks it. Simply outplayed his opponents.
North Melbourne haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
A drop pass for the goals. Gets some rewards for his efforts. Sydney has dropped more than 2 goals behind.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. North Melbourne have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Back in the middle now as the Rucks go at it. Punches it clear. Did well not to confuse himself. Intercepted by Pollock. Hands that ball to the opposition. Has it now. Turned it over. Melican gets in the way. Brilliant stuff. And he puts it through. Congratulated by his teammates. Sydney have kicked the last 2 goals. Just 2 goals in it.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Umpire ready to resume play. Goldstein thumped it clear. Zeeble picks up the loose ball. Simpkin throws the ball away. Moves it by foot. An easy grab for Kennedy. Keeps the kick low. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
This to make it all square. Melican determined to reach the ball.
Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Tarrant players move as they look to provide an option. Decides to kick. Dorr takes the mark. Now with a low spearing kick. Gathers it now. Clean pick up by Garner. Clark slips high and gives away the free kick. Uses it now. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Pittard going for distance with the kick. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Strong mark in the contest. Dawson sends it into space. He wins possession. Melican has a chance to put a second goal on the board. Almost looked like a behind. The Swans behind by 4.
That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. A bad finish results in the behind. Sydney have taken more marks in the 50. Their failure to convert is what sees them behind at this point.
Weighing up the options now. They'll snatch the lead if this goes through. Through for a late score. Probably only one roll of the dice left.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. You'll have to do better than that next time.
Tarrant ready to bring it back into play. Puts boot to ball. A good job keeping it in play there. And the ball ends up over the line. Ball to be tossed back in.
Lots of pressure out there at the minute.
Naismith thumps it clear. Kept alive under pressure. He looks like he needs a spell. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. One more goal and they grab the lead.
You just got to do better there. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. Sydney giving themselves a chance on the turnover, but they can't seem to be putting it on the scoreboard.
Tarrant's deciding where to go with the kicking. Hewitt will have to put everything into this one. Going for goal number one. That looked great. What a goal. He's excited about that one. Sydney have kicked the last 3 goals. Sydney get on top again.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
The umpire's set to bounce to restart the game. Picked off by Simpkin. He's got the footy in his hands. Does well to cut off the kick. Rampy drives a low kick. Gets into some space to mark this. Mills goes with the kick. A solid mark from Grobottom. Looks up with the kick. Garner takes advantage. So close. And just behind. North Melbourne close the gap to 3.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Sydney are doing a good job at cutting off the opposition attacks. Their intercept game is a key part of their defence.
Frank assessing the options. Sees it out of play. Umpire calls for a boundary throw.
The players will be feeling it out there.
Ends up turning it over. Handballs. They can create from this. Papley getting a chance for a break. The umpire calls for it. Big thump from Sinclair. Scoops up the ball. He flicks it over. Has a runner alongside him. Kicks hurriedly. Collected the ball well. Taylor will be the recipient of the free. Taylor with a chance if he can keep his cool. This will certainly test him from this distance. A chance to put a second goal on the board. The drop ball sails between the big sticks. He just loved that one. The Swans with the ascendancy over North Melbourne, leading 66 to 57.
That's a really good team goal. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Sydney are getting the opposition on turnover. They are working hard without the ball and putting on the pressure to win it back.
About to resume hostilities. Goldstein gets onto the ball. Difficult ball, controlled. Missed the target, brilliant step. Finding the ball was Garner. Has it now. He's had a stellar match. Just gets it onto the boot. Kick by Dawson. Marking in space was Clark. Cuts the kick inboard. Terrific mark there. Kennedy has resources out wide. Gets the loose ball. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Has to do better in that mark contest. Gets some distance on the kick. Pollock marks uncontested.
Sydney just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Nice mark under pressure. After a win like that, there's plenty to like about Sydney. What stood out for you today, Gaz?
One side played a better brand of team football. You can't be too reliant on individual stars as much anymore, and that was the difference here.
Final scores are 66 to 57. That's it for us. We'll see you again next time.
Thanks, Hunter. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Swans will go in and win overall. But our loyal Swans are marching onwards to